Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. We're Tuesday again. Yay! Another Tuesday, a lot of reads, and I'm really excited today. It's a good day. I am trapped in the house because I'm in an ice palace. We've been having really odd weather here, and I know you guys have been across the pond as well. But where I am in Michigan, we've been having like cold weather and then getting back up to like 32 degrees, that kind of weather. So we're all good, and I'm in the house, but I feel like I'm in an ice palace or in this inside of an ice cube because it's all the windows and everything are all kind of wet and frozen. But that's okay. So I taken the cards out. I did smudge the deck a little bit ago, and I smudged myself, and I got some good music on in the background for me so I can raise the vibration a little. Candles lit. And I got my mug of tea, nice orange blend. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I also want to take a minute while you guys are kind of here and talking back and forth with each other, because I will start up at the top in a minute. I want you all to kind of take in the fact that there's a lot of people out there really hurting right now, physically and emotionally. And I just kind of want to make sure that everybody during their day kind of takes, kind of takes notice of how you are and the blessings you have and the things you've overcome to get yourself to where you're at today. And I just want to make sure you understand that there's always people out there that are also struggling. A lot of dear people to me have some very, very not great outcome type illnesses going on right now. And it seems like everything kind of got rained down on this time of year. So I'm reaching out to all of you and all of you that have people that you know, and we're going to add that to prayer. Okay. And add that to my daily rituals that I do when I smudge and I offer prayer. So make sure if you need someone put into that, please inbox me over on Facebook or my email from my website, bearmedicinewalker.com, or you can get hold of me through Sean and Bex on Ghost Dimension. But whatever, please let me know, and I'm happy to share the prayers and put them into my daily dues. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start at the top. And I kind of got a chuckle because James was actually in the house first. And I was kind of laughing because it was like at 2:00. And I almost came on at 2:00, but I had some other stuff that I needed to do. So let me get a card pulled for you right now, James. I'm kind of getting situated here. Kind of dancing and bouncing to my music. Mango, actually, while I'm shuffling these, Mango had fun this morning. He flew over to Pip's top of her cage, and I've got like a little toy box set up for them. And next thing I knew, he flew back over to his cage, and he brought her little ball that she plays with. I was like, you little stinker. I couldn't believe he carried it that far. So it's been kind of a crazy morning. All right, so let's see what I got for James today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is the ancestors. Okay, now the ancestors encompass a lot with each of us, right? The ancestors are about our ancestors and our spirit family, people that have walked with us, before us that have passed and journeyed to the other side, right? And that is okay, so yeah, so they walk to the other side, but they always are attached to us. It's our ancestral bloodline. It's all the things that were before us, but it's also kind of wider than that. It's like all the people that came before us, all right? All the trials and tribulations and blessings and joyous occasions that all the people in the world experience, no matter where they are, okay? And this card today is kind of embracing you, okay? Because the Spirit's telling me they're going to embrace you at this time. There's some things that are going on with you that they're showing me that are just kind of not your favorite things to go through. I mean, you know, it's kind of stuff you got to get done to get to whatever it is that you're trying to get to, the goal, or get to the next day or the next hour or whatever that may be. But it's like you have this, and I guess that's probably why they brought about the worldwide thing, is you got people and resources all around you to be able to utilize. And if you don't have the answers or you need assistance for it, they're wanting you to reach out and ask. You'll be guided to the right people, the right situations for you to be able to move forward in positives. You know, I know you guys hear me say that a lot, you know, positives, be positive, but it's very true. If we put positives out, positives will come back. If we focus on the negative things that are happening in our lives, and negative things happen, it's life. That's why we're here, to experience it and enjoy it and learn from it. And all those experiences gather up and it makes us the person that we are today. But what happens to some people, and I just had this discussion, I think it was yesterday with someone. Yeah, their life hasn't been great for a year or so, or, you know, just kind of, but they only focus on the negative things, okay? If that's all you focus on, that's all that's going to be attracted to you because you're boosting and re-energizing this negative, okay? So they want you to kind of steer clear from that, okay? And they want you to realize there's so many positive outcomes for you. You just have to walk a little lighter. You know, look at the blessings in comparison to the negatives that are in your life. I got a lot of negatives. We all do. You know, whether it's health, whether it's personally related, whether it's social, whether it's job, no matter what it is, we all experience that. But they don't want you to focus on that because we can't walk backwards and change it. So, James, they're telling you to put those positives in, and the ancestors have you like a worldwide hug. And yeah, whatever this is, you're going to be fine. You'll be able to do it. And they're saying it's like almost like they're giving you the experiences so that if it ever comes up again, you'll know how to handle it. And they're just sending you a lot of love, a lot of love. So that's your card today. And I hope it kind of resonates. And I hope other people listen kind of too to that, because it is important that we move in forward motion, not backward motion. Although life can sometimes, you know, bing us a little bit and you feel like you take one step forward and 10 steps backwards. But it's for a reason. So don't try to rip through things that are going on. Kind of take it all in, whether it's good or bad. Okay, so you know, and you don't have to repeat it. I hate repeating things. Okay, excuse me. Dave, how are you today? Hi, Dan. I see you too. I see you too. All right, so Dave, let's see what I can get for you today. I'll shuffle these bad boys up. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so you're the boss. You're the boss. Card that comes up for you today is the elk. Okay, and this again is about community. It's about your voice being heard. It's about being the leader of the pack. Okay, 1 second. Drink that while it's warm. So with you today, what it's showing me is you're the boss. You're in charge of this, and you need to have your voice heard. And this elk that they're showing me is just bellowing. They travel in herds and they're very watchful over each other, but there's always like 1 or 2 bosses of that herd. Okay, so when one needs to rest, another one steps up, and this is what they're actually showing me. It's almost like you've got a it's like you're sharing the authority, is what I'm being told. So like when you're not there, this other person's taking care of it. And when that person's not taking care of it, you're taking care of it. And because of that, you guys are going 1 step up, 2 steps up, 3 steps up, and you're moving forward in a forward motion. So basically what they're telling you today is to make sure that your voice is heard and you use that other voice of authority to join with yours to get what you need done. Okay, and again, they're showing me step after step after step, but they're showing me you're the boss. It's your authority, so you need to make sure that that is heard. No pun intended with the herd elk. But it's also stating, don't forget, you do have another person of authority that can work with you in order to get this done. So that is your card today, David. Ooh, David. I haven't called you that before. All right. I hope it rings true with you. And thanks for stopping in today. I appreciate everybody. Make sure you share and like the videos. That's greatly appreciated. And, Sean or Bex, if you're there, or one of the people here, make sure you put their website in the chat so people can see it, please. Basically, because I'm doing this and I'm trying to keep watch on that. Okay. All right. I love you too, Dan. I hope things are going well for you too, my dear. I actually have sorry, I'm reading and doing something at the same time. Apologize. Thank you. I love everybody here. We have such a good time. Okay, so I had some fun this morning, and maybe I should send him on, ship him over to Sean, because Mango actually got up on my top of my head this morning and was grooming me. So maybe, maybe we should put Sean in contact with Mango. He could probably help him grow it even thicker than he already has, right? Yes, you can, Lisa and Teresa Harvey. I will get to you as well. Hang on 1 second, okay? So first, let me get Lisa's taken care of. I'm still really light and bright, and I got to figure out some way to fix that. But it is a little less today because I've downsized the screen a little bit. But I'm not a ghost. I'm real. Oh, Lisa, these cards don't want to shuffle for you today. What's going on with that, eh? All right. Okay. Well, I did it. There you go. Okay. Too bad, so sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, I'm going to amplify this because I'm being asked to pick up. I have a kind of a grid down below me, and I think I've showed you guys before where I have my skulls are sitting down here, and here's Henry. And Henry's a clear quartz. Amelia is a carnelian, but they're actually asking me to use the lemon quartz today. So I will be doing that with your read today. I'll have that in my hand as I give you what they give me. And your card today is the dragonfly. Oh, why is that so bright? Oh, probably because I know what it's doing. It's making the light from the candle. That's crazy. Okay. So there you go. That's your card, is the dragonfly. Now the dragonfly for you today, and with this little crystal, it has a mighty power. is connecting with the in-between, not the other side, the in-between. So I don't know. Okay, let me look here. Let me listen. Okay, so they're talking to me about your dream state, and kind of dream state isn't always just at night. It's kind of like, when people talk about, at least they did when I was a kid, daydreaming, like when you kind of get lost in your thoughts and you kind of go off and you're kind of not here in spirit, but your body's here. We call it dream walking and daydreaming, right? So what I'm being told is the times, it's almost like this is happening more often to you. Like your thought pattern is getting distracted very, very easily. And that's because you are kind of becoming more receptive, they're saying, to messages that will affect your life. Good messages, okay? Things that are kind of trying to make you have that little bit of a sixth sense where you kind of just know this is the right direction to go, or this person needs to be around you in your life, or that something isn't good and you need to avoid it. So they're telling me to tell you, listen to that in-between voice more, trust it more, because it's from you, like connecting to the spirit side for guidance. And that's where they're kind of leaving it, is in the in-between, so you can pay attention to it. And they're like very strongly saying the daydreaming, the distracting thoughts where, you'll be doing one thing and you just kind of tune everything out around you and you're just like in that thought pattern. There's reason for that. So they're telling me to tell you, please be aware of it and listen to what's being said. Don't just shake your head. I do that. Like, this is an example. Okay. I have the birds. I have Mango, I have Pip, and I have 2 parakeets. I call them the Keats. They're in the front room with all the plants and everything on the other side of the house. Doesn't matter what side of the house I go in, the birds are singing. Okay. But when I have people call on the phone, they'll say to me, "Oh my God, why are your birds just screaming?" And I'm laughing because I tune them out. And that's what they want. You just don't hear it. And everybody has that with something where you tune things out. They don't want you to tune that in between out. They want you to be aware of it and listen to it, because it's being sent to you for a reason. It's being sent to you so that you can make better decisions, you can understand things in a wider, broader scope, and that you learn to trust yourself. Okay, so that's your card. And I love dragonflies. Dragonflies show up, obviously, are in warm weather, but they'll show up at the most precise time when you're looking for an answer for something. So they're just saying, listen to those messages when you daydream, when you go off during meditation, or when you're driving a car. This is really kind of dangerous sometimes. But when I used to drive, because I can't drive anymore, but when I used to drive, I would drive 3 hours downstate from where I am now. And probably 3/4 of the way down, I didn't even remember the trip because my head was lost in thought, which is scary because it's like driving, giving it up, letting them drive for you. So that's what they want you to do, though, is kind of pay more attention to it so you're able to utilize that knowledge. Okay, so your card today is the dragonfly. Thank you, Lisa, and I hope that kind of resonates with you. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Hi, Lara. How are you? Nice to see you, my dear. Hi, Jem. How are you today? I hope all of you are well. Hi, Tara. How are you again today? Hello. I don't want to say it wrong. Akishta? How are you? I hope you are well. John, I hope you are well. And Bex and Sean are probably sitting on their couch, all cozied up in their nice robes and saying, "Hello, I'm going to relax with a cup of tea." I have my tea and I'm relaxed, so I'm good here. Yes, I am. I am well. Oh, okay. I know, isn't it? It's crazy. It's Tuesday again. Jem, yes, I will definitely shuffle the cards up for you and let's see what we can get for you to do. Well, that one just came out. So you get that one. That one just shot out on its own. So you get a 2-card read today. Okay, so let me see what comes out in the 7th spot for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, it actually kind of coincides with each other, so that's for sure. Let me get a quick drink of water. So the 7th card came out as the elemental of air. Okay, we all need that breath. We all need to be able to breathe. Breathing can regulate disease. It can regulate your heart rate. It can regulate your pulse. It can regulate emotion, right? How you use this air. If you breathe too fast, everything gets heightened. So right now I'm being told that you need to remember to take a breath. Take a breath. Okay, so there's some situations going on right now, and it's almost like you're exasperated with a certain person. And by exasperated, I mean like, yeah. It's kind of like that droning noise, right? It's like watching a Charlie Brown, Snoopy movie, right? Where you hear the adults and the kids are listening to them, and all the kids hear is wah, 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 wah. Okay, so this is what I'm being told. You've got all this kind of chaos and this noise around you, right? And they're trying to get your attention for whatever reason, and you're kind of over it. Okay. Well, the second card that actually flew out was the butterfly. Okay, so obviously, right? Air and the butterfly kind of go hand in hand, right? Because the butterfly is out doing its thing with the flowers and what have you. And they're actually kind of amazing how they travel. And you just think these little bugs and stuff, where they go from north to south every fall, and then they come back in the late spring up where I am. So they're kind of really a miraculous thing that life gives us, right? So with the butterfly, it talks about cycles. And the cycle with the butterfly obviously is the egg, the larva, to the bug, which is the caterpillar, which then goes into hibernation, and they make this beautiful cocoon around them until they grow in that cocoon to come out and be a butterfly. And then when it breaks out of that cocoon, it sits and it simply allows its wings to dry before it can really take off. And that's kind of can be a vulnerable place, right, for them, because they can't really fly. They can just kind of walk. So this again, okay, so they just yelled at me and said, tell her you need to learn to walk first, okay? And by learning to walk, they mean take a step at a time, go through the process of what's going on, okay? And when you do that, all this noise on the outside will kind of go away a little bit, and you'll be able to bring yourself back to what you need to understand and what's going on, and you'll have a clearer picture of it. And then ground yourself by taking some deep breaths. And again, you know, I do it here. I do it in reads with people. The 7 sacred breaths, 7 being a sacred number, like I take the 7th card. It's a sacred number among many cultures, and it grounds you. I mean, if you stop and just go and breathe in, hold it, and then release it for like 7 directions, right? North, south, east, west, above, below, and within. By the time you're done with it, you have a clearer mind. You feel better. You feel grounded so that you're able to make those decisions that you need to make. So that's what's going on with you today. You got the bonus card today. You got air and the butterfly. You know, it's just really important that we all take care of ourselves, and, you know, to see situations, keep your emotions down so that you can see better and do better and just have better outcomes all the way around. So that's your card, my dear, and I hope it resonates for you. Okay. Yes, I am fine. Thank you. Oh, I finally got it. It's Margaret backwards. I got it. Hi, Margaret. I love you. All right. I know. I can't believe it's Tuesday either. And this is like the last Tuesday of February. Now, remember, next Tuesday, I'm bringing one of your Ghost family members on, and he's going to assist me with doing some reads. So that's really kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, John, I can give you a reading. I will absolutely. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Teresa, I'm always, we're never really alone. I don't have people in the house, but I do have critters and definitely a lot of spirit. I was actually laughing. I was sitting in the front room a little while ago, and I had something flip off my mantle over my fireplace. And I was like, okay, because it kind of went up and over and down, and it kind of flew about 3 feet away. And then I sat there a little while longer, and I could just feel like somebody was there with me, messing with me. It's always interesting here at the cave. Okay, so let's see what I got for you today, John. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, this is interesting because Henry's got something to say today. Okay, so Henry is the quartz skull. Okay. Yeah, and by the way, people ask me all the time, where do I get my stones and gems and all that stuff? And it's from Carrie Greenaway. And she's part of the Ghost Dimension group. She's over in the Wolf and the Bear. And if you need her, let me know because she's amazing and her stuff is great. Okay, so John, you have today Grandmother Moon and Henry. Okay, so Grandmother Moon. Okay, what you're going like this week. Okay, whatever the moon phase is right now, and I know, like, I think it was maybe last Friday, maybe Thursday, maybe we came out of a full moon, and it was the last full moon of this month, right? But these moon energies actually affect you. And I'm being told to tell you they kind of affect you more than you understand. And I don't know like where your birth date is to be able to kind of show you how that cycle goes. But Grandmother Moon is kind of like trying to get you to rest, trying to get you to slow down, trying to get your thoughts to slow down. And Henry's like, use that time. It's like, okay, sometimes you don't want to hear your brain think. Other times you want it to like be active and coherent and thinking all the time. But you need to kind of slow your mind down a little bit at night and allow the energies from Grandmother Moon and your spirit family to come in, because there's some questions that you've kind of put up in your life, whether you've spoken about them, but I'm not sure, but they're kind of really close, what they call close to vest is what they're saying. So they're kind of things that you would like to have occur or come into your life. And they're saying you have to like bring your vibration down a little bit, allow Grandmother Moon to kind of step in and create the right atmosphere for what you're asking about. And Henry says, you have to, it's really hard. It's really, really hard for people that are used to go, 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 to slow down. Okay. But it's almost like if you don't slow down, they're going to make you stop. Okay. And they're going to slow you down enough that it'll be like the proverbial 2x4. Okay. And you don't want the proverbial 2x4. I've had it numerous times, and I know some of the people here have had it happen too. And when I say the proverbial 2x4, it means we're not paying attention to what spirit and our sacred circle is saying to us, and we're kind of ignoring it. So because we ignore it, they kind of come in and kind of like smack you. They kind of like hit you in the forehead, and you look at yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize, I didn't see that, I should have noticed that. So they're trying to get you to slow down enough so that you can see the work that they're doing along with you. They're actually trying to assist you in, they're like laughing, like a quest. Okay, it's like a quest. He's like on a quest, like a knight. He's on a quest. Get it? Grandmother Moon and a knight. They're really funny today. But yeah, you're, whatever it is that you're kind of moving forward on or to, there's going to be some really good things coming, but you have to slow down. You can't, and they're literally said he cannot rip through it. Okay, you cannot rip through it. You need to pay attention to the details. Slow it down. You'll make it to the goal in the right time. Okay, the right, correct time. Just allow it to happen. So that's really cool. Yep, that's really cool. And Henry's like right there. He's like, yep, yep. You've got this. So whatever this is, whatever's going on with you right now, I almost feel it's a little bit like socially, or the social component of work. Like, you know, when you go to work with people, you work with them, you know them, it's kind of like social, right? Sometimes you go to lunch with them, sometimes, you know, whatever. This is kind of the feel that I'm getting right now. So that is your card, John, and I hope it resonates a little bit with you. And it is Grandmother Moon. Okay, I have to put my glasses back on, right? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ah, Teresa, you got a Tuesday alone. Yay. Okay, so I'm going down. I am going down here. Hi, Natalie Pfeiffer. How are you? Yes, Margaret. Now that I read your name backwards, I wonder if anybody else caught that. Either that or I'm really slow, which could be very true. Let me give you a card, Margaret. Let's see what I got for you today. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm being asked to pick up a certain stone today for you too. Okay. All right. Let's go here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this kind of makes sense. Okay. So first of all, the stone that they're showing me, and you can't really tell, it's rose quartz. Okay. Well, and this one's kind of white. It's not pink anymore because I've energized them, which is another thing I'll have you guys do sometime. We'll do a short little thing, and I'll have you guys pick up some stones and stuff, and we'll infuse them with positives and healing energy. Okay. So anyway, I've got this, and what this brings through 100% is like love, self-love, love from others. You're cared about. Your spirit family is around you and they love you and they care about you. And you have this unique way of doing things and kind of getting along with the world around you. Very unique. And the card that goes with that is the praying mantis. Okay, which also relates to the fact that within your sacred circle, people, things, events that are special to you that you hold nearest and dearest, you're kind of the people that everybody follow. So when this card happened, this is a giant female, actually. She was here for a while, a few years back. All the other, kind of like the bee colony, all the other praying mantises, all the other mantises follow and take care of the queen. Not saying you're a queen, but I'm saying that you're the head matriarch, like, of all that you hold dear. They're also, again, talking about how well you're loved, how well you're liked, and to really look at yourself and really love yourself. Care about yourself more. Put yourself first more. Know that if we can love ourselves, then the rest is like easy. the hardest task we have with love is to love ourselves. We always put ourselves last, or we're hardest on ourselves because of how we are. We might not think that's perfect. But what I'm also being told to tell you is everyone is perfect in their own place, in their own right. Each person is different. So you're perfect at being Margaret. I'm perfect at being Bear. Whether other people see us as perfect doesn't mean anything, okay? It's about being our best self. And that's what they're talking about with you right now. And they're saying, yep, you've got this. You're very loved, but begin to love yourself a little bit more. There you go. And that's the praying mantis coming through for you with the rose quartz. Okay. Hope that kind of resonates a little bit for you. All right, so let's see. Yvonne, I see you too. Hi, Yo-Yo is in the house. Yo-Yo. I love Yo-Yo. I just kind of like to say that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so your card today is the Raven. Ravens are amazing creatures. Birds in general are smarter than people give them credit for. Now, I know ravens mean a little bit different things to different people and cultures, but the ravens are also messengers from the other side. They can go and catch things, and spirit can get them to bring those messages to us. And it's almost like what they're saying for me, for you, is you want that special message. You want that special connection. But what the Raven says is they're giving you these messages from spirit, from your spirit family, and you're not seeing them. It's not like resonating with you because of like where you've put your energy at right now. So what I'll tell you is when I disregard kind of signs and things that they tell me, or I just don't want to hear it that day, or if it's something really important and I allow ego to come into it, and I'm like, I ain't doing that. I ain't talking to that. Are you crazy? What happens is I literally have 3 ravens that have an entire flock, but the 3 ravens, I call them the 3 brothers, they show up first and they follow me. If I'm in the house, they follow me room to room and they're screaming at me outside my house. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, I hear you, go away. So then what they do, if I ignore them, is they go and they get the entire flock. And then I have about 40 or 50 ravens on my porch rails, on the front of the house, on the roof of my shed, and they're all screaming at me. Okay. Until I allow those messages and I understand them so that they're a conscious thought. Okay. And this is what I'm being told for you today is you need to have that conscious thought. Don't think you're not getting messages because we all get them. It's whether or not we pay attention to them or we're open to them. Okay. So the ravens are here to tell you, we love you. You're being loved by your spirit family and the people that are on the other side, the people that walked with you or before you and have transitioned to the other side. They're all there. They're all fine. And they're just kind of concerned and watching over you and sending you all this love. But you need to be able to open to receiving it. You are worthy. Everybody's worthy of it. You just have to believe you're this good person. Sometimes our souls and our beings kind of take in a lot of the chaos that's going on in the world. And there's a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of it. I struggled on Sunday. I had 4 of my dearest friends have huge, huge illnesses within their family. All people I know, all people that don't have the greatest outcomes as human for what's going to be. because these people are beginning to have loved ones that are starting to transition. And it's sad and it breaks my heart. And all I can do is pray and put up that everything is a very smooth, peaceful, and calm transition for these people. And understand we can't control everything, but we need to be good to ourselves. Okay. So that's what they're asking you to be good to yourselves. Again, like I just said a little bit ago, you're perfect. You're perfect, Teresa Harvey. Okay. I can't be you and you can't be me, but you're perfect at you. And you've got such a great energy. You just have to allow. And if it's time that you need to kind of take for yourself to calm down and maybe even cry or maybe laugh or maybe put a record on and dance. I did that earlier today and the birds were out and flying all over the place. Okay. Do what heals your heart. Do what heals your soul. Don't have to explain it to anybody. Just let it happen to you. Okay, so that's your card today. The Ravens are around. They're bringing a big message for you. And that's your card. I hope it resonates. Okay, so I'm going to go down and I see, yeah, yo, yo. All right, so Yvonne, let me get you a card. Yo, I'll get you next. Okay, hang on, baby. All right, so I am going to pull a card for you, Yvonne. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I see there's a kind of a pattern going on. Okay, so your card, 1 second, gotta get some tea before it's almost cold. Such a great tea. Okay. Your card today is the Hummingbird. I love hummingbirds. They're like little kamikazes or little miniature helicopters that fly and zip around you. This one is bringing, okay, the words that they're using, Spirit's telling me, it's like you have to go to the source. So they're showing me the hummingbird, okay, you know how they go in and they get the nectar from the flowers, right? And they actually have really, really long tongues too. And what they're telling you is that you need to kind of get to the root of the issue and you need to connect better, connect more. And they're literally telling me like your sacred circle. It's kind of like you need to pay attention to those people and things and places and events that are in your sacred circle. And there might be a few things that you need to kind of pay attention to clean out so that you can allow new things to come in and be part of you at this time. Now, by taking things out, you know, you're not literally doing it, but by cleaning it out and putting things onto the outside means they're not going to be just as important right now, right? Doesn't mean they won't come back. Doesn't mean you're being mean and throwing them to the curb. It just means you're making room for things that you need for yourself, okay? Now, the hummingbird is rapid fire, okay? They're going all day. They're busy. And then at night, they bring down their heart rate to almost a point that people think they're dead, but they're not. They've just put their body in like a stasis to rebuild that energy up for another day, okay? So with that said, you need to kind of pay attention more to the source of what's going on. And it's like I feel like it's an irritation, almost like a wasp or a bee under a hornet or a hornet under a saddle on a horse, right? It's irritating. But they're telling me to tell you, go to the root of this, to the source. You know, don't look at other stuff. Just go to the source of what this is, this issue, and kind of look at it with a clear mind and a clearer thought pattern with no preconceived notions, okay, is what they're saying. When you do that, they'll have a much better outcome, okay? But they need you to go to the source and they need you to just let it happen and understand it as it's happening as well. So that's your card. Pretty interesting today, actually. It's a hummingbird. Okay. Hope that resonates with you, ma'am. And thanks for stopping in today, Yvonne. Okay. Yo. Hi, Tracy Booth. How are you? Tracy. I love Tracy. I can always see you because you're always writing in capitals. I love it. All right. Let's see. Woo, what I've got for yo today. Oh my God. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're like running to get out of my hands today. Okay, well, here you go. This card came up again today. Second time today. They got a lot to say, obviously. The ancestors have come up. Okay, so what I am seeing with that is like every day, every moment, your connection with the ancestors is getting tighter and tighter. It's bonding. It's kind of meshing with you so that you're able to see things in a clearer way, in a new way, and in a new direction. Okay, one sec. I promise I'm almost done with it. And while you're doing that, you're finding balance. And they're also telling you to please reach out to the spirit world, reach out to your spirit family, to the ancestors, and ask them for protection as you walk the realms and understanding and knowledge. Ask them for what it is that you need. And then when they give it to you and you experience it, trust it. Because right now, it's all about you, baby. It's all about you and what you're going to be doing in the days ahead. So, yo! I love you. And that's your card today is the ancestors. I love when the ancestors show up. They're so bossy. Not like me. I'm not bossy. All right. So I'm going to go down this little. Sometimes prayers are really needed and they need to be powerful. They need to be heard. And a lot of it that comes through with the energy when I do prayer, the energy comes through because all of you are here and you're adding that energy, that positive energy to it. So it's great. I can do that, Miss Debbie Hines. Wow, I haven't heard or seen you for a long while. I don't think, unless I'm like really losing my memories. It's been a while. I hope you're well. Thanks for popping in today. Please, guys, make sure you share, like, and whatever with the video so Sean and Bex can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Sean and Bex can kind of see what's going on too. All right, so your card today, I love these guys, is the heron. These are such awesome creatures. They're awesome birds. And until you've stood next to one and they show up on your lawn or right out front by the water, you don't realize how big they are. They are big. They probably stand, I want to say, even with their heads crooked, they probably stand close to 6 feet. And that's a big bird. So the heron comes through for you. Okay, so what they're showing me is actually the heron landing, not walking, because I was going to think that it was going to go that way, because the heron, when they go out to get their food and they're in the water, they walk through it and you really can't see their legs moving. It's so super slow. And then next thing you know, you'll be sitting there maybe 20 minutes and they're like on the next foot. But it takes them 20 minutes to get there because they're trying not to scare the food that they want that's in the water. But this one is about, they say, coming into your own. Okay, so they're showing me this big bird coming in, you know, with these swooping wings. And I don't know, I think their wingspan's close to 6 feet across. maybe a little shorter, but I'm pretty sure it's like 6 feet. So it's like you're making this grand gesture, you're making this grand entrance, right? To the next chapter, they're saying like the next chapter is right there. So own it. Just like them walking through, you've done this already. You've carefully walked and missed the things and the obstructions that are around. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of what's going on around you. So now they're just saying, be bold and own it. This is your chapter. This is your chapter, and you need to write it. No one else, just yourself. You're in charge of driving it to the place that you want it to go. Okay. So that is your card today. And that's pretty awesome. I want to hear about that journey. I want to hear about that chapter, Miss Debbie. Okay. And that is your card, the heron. Okay. All right. You know, animals, we can learn so much from creatures that are on this earth. I saw a video the other day, and it was of a chicken who had all her little chicks, right? And they had on their farm a duck, a female duck that had laid on eggs, and the duck got killed. Something came in and got it out of the pen. And they didn't really have any other baby ducks. So they took this duck and they put it underneath this chicken, this hen, this mother hen. And once it actually finished hatching out of its egg, it thought the chicken was its mom. And it just ran around with the chickens. And she loved it like it was her own. Now, why can't people do the same? Why can't people look past the differences and just care about our souls? So animals can teach us just so much. I love them. Okay, so let's see if it's possible. If it's possible, I don't know, is it possible? Tracy P, I see you down there too. Yep, I am going to be here today. I have got a lot of energy, so I am going to just do this upright. All right. Oh, no, I got to do that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now it's good to go. Okay, so let's see what I got for you today, Pixie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I just want you to know, Henry's yelling at me down here on the desk. Henry. Okay, so your card today is the snake. Okay, you're in a place of transformation. You're in a place of, I've learned this so long, it's been going on forever, now it's time to move ahead. And what they're showing me is the snake moving out of its skin. So it grew, the skin is coming off, and it's got a beautiful new skin, you know, and it's just kind of a shell and back. But you're kind of in the middle of the process. Well, not quite the middle. You've got a small section at the end, like when the snake pulls out by its tail, and then you've got what they have. Okay, I gotta show you this because this is what they're showing me. When a snake sheds, okay, the last part that they have to get off is this covering over their eyes, and it's there to protect the snakes from getting hurt or whatever, but it's like to protect their eyes, okay? And sometimes they have to get to water to get it off. People that raise snakes actually will take them off in squirt bottles and kind of peel them off, and then the snake's eyes. But it's a very vulnerable time that they're like that. It's a very, very vulnerable time. But once that comes off, like that, ripping the Band-Aid off, so to speak, kind of you'll be able to see more things more accurately. Those things will come in for you. You'll be able to actually access things. You'll be able to pick and choose your own direction better. But right now, you've still got that little bit of skin coming off from the snake in the back, but it's like, again, it's still on your eyes. It's not quite time to come off. And there's reasons for it. I don't know the reasons, but Spirit does, and just said to tell you there's reasons for it. So just use this time to kind of bask in the glow is what they're saying. Kind of just know that what's coming soon. And they're actually showing me like March 12th is a date for you. I don't know what it is or if it means something to you, but they just wrote March 12th. It's a big day. So maybe that's going to be when the things come off your eyes and you're able to see. But whatever it is, it's coming into a positive result for you. Okay, so that is your card today, and that is the snake. Okay, now I gotta go down again and put my glasses on. I love you too, Tracy Booth. How are you? Okay, we'll go down here. Hello, how are you, Cotton Ball? Welcome. Oh, you're from Perth. I actually have a friend, a good friend, that's over in that area of Australia. His name is Nick Fox. He's a great guy. I love that area too. I wish I could actually, excuse me, that was actually one of my favorite places to ever want to go. But now with all the stuff going on, I don't know when I'm going to get out of the country, if ever. All right, so hi, Joe King Headley. How are you? You got to be related to Cheryl, I'm sure. Okay. Yes, I can see you, Rihanna. Can you see me? All right, hang on. I'm moving this down. Hi, Kay. Uh-oh. What's going on? I will give you a card. And you know, you're recovering. It's a long road if we get COVID, and I would imagine it's going to be for you because it's been for me, and I've got long haul, and it really stinks. But it is what it is, and we're strong people, and you will get through this too, Miss K. Glad you're here tonight. Hang on, let's see what we got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. Okay, well, your card tonight is the turtle. And this is about grounding and understanding and just turtles are water and land. So it's like the combination of the two. So they're trying to like kind of bring this grounding in for you. And it's kind of like you're going to be using the elementals of earth and water. And the turtles are like, you know, slow process, right? Things happen sometimes and it's a slow process. It's not always the way we want it, but it's the way it is. So kind of just take that with a grain of salt and knowing the big heart you have and understand that it's okay. This has been a very, very difficult journey for me with the long haul COVID. I hate it. I hate the way people in the world act because of this pandemic. I don't like the negatives, but I am the one, just like you are the one, that is in control of how we react to that. Okay. So what I've learned and what I will pass on to you, because they're showing me this, is you just need to slow down, right? And the turtle between the land and the water will help you to balance and just move through it slowly. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a turtle, like when you set them on the ground, they can move pretty good, but they're not really super quick, but they can move quicker than you think. So just set your own pace and it's okay. Okay. And you need to remember that. And you need to remember to care for yourself. And if you need assistance, even venting or whatever, you reach out to people that care about you and know about you. You've got many. And allow that also to bring in that healing energy for you. Okay, so that is your card today, Miss K. And it is the turtle. And I love you dearly, girl. You'll be good. All right. So I'm going to go, yeah. Rihanna, I know they know you're here because Pip is just screaming. I'd let them out right now, but the cats are out in my room, so I can't do that right now. All right, so See? You got friends, Kay. Even Margaret is sending hugs to you as well. Okay, we're going to go down a little farther. I'm glad. I'm glad that resonated with you. Good. I will definitely give you a card, Lara. How are you today? I hope you're well. And again, guys, share, like, whatever these videos, spread them around. Okay. Ooh, the cards are misbehaving. Let's see if I haven't shuffled like that in a long time. All right, so they want me to do this. 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And your card today is the honeybee. I love this card. Okay, so the honeybee right now, and as you can see, it's on the flower getting nectar. Bees are such an important part of our ecosystem. They do more than most people understand, and they need to be revered. And what I'm being told for you is you are an important part, like a cog in a wheel, of your sacred circle, your family ties. And they want you to remember and understand this. Even when things get to be overwhelming, it's going to be okay. And they want you to understand that it's going to be okay. And use the power of the ancestors in your spirit family to call in, kind of to wrap around you, kind of protectively, but also to boost your energy up. And this is also the bee going out and doing what it does to bring the pollen to where it needs to go and to make honey and do other things. If we didn't have bees, it would be not really that great because you'd see loss of different things. This is what it's saying to you. You're important. And if you were to step away from things, it would be a loss, not only for yourself, but all the people and situations and things that you've got going on and people that you care about. So it's like they want you to engage with yourself, to understand that you are strong and you're centered and you're doing what you need to do. And I'm also being told, remember, it's not always easy to walk our path sometimes. Some of us are meant to do things like prayer or like being there as a caregiver for a family member or being there for other people or doing a certain job. We're on that path and it's not always easy. I can't tell you how many times I've sat over the years and said, gosh, I don't want to do this. It's just driving me nuts, right? And I'm sure we've all been there. But we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and go right back at it. So if you need to take a break and step back, do that. And then when you feel renewed, come back and you'll be stronger, better. It'll be a better experience for you. It'll be better for everything around you. But they're saying care about that. Make the right choices for yourself. And it's okay. It's not being selfish. Okay, so that is your card. I could go way more into it, but we're here. I love you. I hope things are well, and I hope that resonates with you. Take care of yourself. You are important. All right. Woo. Going down the mountain. Going down the mountain. 100%. Look at what yo says, Kay. You look after yourself first. You're no good to man or beast if you don't. Yep. Got to do that. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Da, 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 da. See, everybody's there for you. Sure, Dan. I just didn't think about it, Dan. You come in. Hang on 1 second. I just forgot to do that. That's all. There you go, Dan. Come on in. I just posted it. You'll have to look down. I love you too. Absolutely 100%. Women multitask. It's actually a fact. I actually read this and I was kind of laughing about it a little bit. It was scientifically proven that women can multitask and men cannot. I don't know. They did some big thing, scientific. It was like, I actually read it in like a medical journal. I was like, that's cool. All right. Look at all these things. Everybody's backing you up, Kay. Everybody's backing you up. You're welcome. You're welcome, Teresa. Okay. I don't know if Dan can hear me or not, but I'm going down the list here. Hello, Shonda. Yeah, I'll give you a card. Oh, yeah. Chicago. Cold, rain, and fog. Well, we don't have rain or fog, but we have fog downstate. And I had rain earlier, and now it's sleet. And now I'm living in an ice cube because the whole outside of the house is covered with ice. All right, Shonda, let's see what I got for you. Uh-oh. Did we? Oh, you get a double card. You get a double card. One did the suicide jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you get 2 cards tonight. Well, and they're both cards that have come up tonight. Okay, so the card that comes up for you in the 7th place is, oops, let me put it right. There you go. Is the praying mantis. Okay. And again, that's kind of representing you. Okay. And then the second card that comes up that also came up earlier is the elk. Okay. So it's like you're in charge of something. You're actually responsible for something going on right now that's in your life that's like really important, not only to you. I'll get you in a minute, Dan. Not only to you, but to the people that it involves. And you're kind of the head of it. Okay. You're in charge. And all these people are trying to feed you information and shower you with insight and tell you, oh, you shouldn't. No, you remember when you were young and your mom would tell you something or your dad would say, and you just kind of listen to them and say, yeah, okay, file it. This is kind of what's happening right now. But with the elk coming up and showing as well, it's about letting your decision be your decision based on all the information of all these people that are coming around you. And you need to kind of take that deep breath in and understand that you are in charge of whatever this is that's going on, and you understand it, and it's okay. And whatever your decision is, it's the right one because it's the one you're making, and you're only all about positive. So positive is coming through this. Don't doubt yourself. This is what I'm being told really, really loud from Spirit. Don't doubt yourself. You are in charge and responsible for what your choices are, how you react to things, how you move forward, or whether you stay in the spot that you're in because there's a reason for it. But you need to tell everybody, okay, I've got this. Okay, really, really big. Okay, I've got this. Okay, so that's your card. Actually, 2 cards for you today. It's interesting that the 2s are coming out. A lot to say today with Spirit. Okay, so Shonda, I hope that kind of resonates for you. And just remember, the choices that we make, good, bad, or indifferent, they're up to us, not up to other people who kind of like yell and tell us and give us all kinds of information. It's like what feels right with you and what resonates with you. Okay, so before I go any farther, I'm going to bring Dan.
Yeah, you're right, Bear.
Dan! See, I yelled, yo, yo. Now yours is Dan. How are you doing?
How are you then, Bear?
You doing good?
I'm doing really well, Bear, and you?
I'm doing okay. It's been a long week already, but it's a good week. 1,
How's
2,
Mango and Pip?
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, you're gonna laugh when I show this card. Mango, I actually, he was up on top of my head grooming me this morning, which I did not expect. Pip was out for a while, but now they're in and they're kind of taking their afternoon naps. He's obsessed with his coconut because I got him a coconut now. He's obsessed.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be out as much. He wants to be in his coconut. But the card that came up for you today, it's the parrot. Did you make that happen? Did you send that to me?
No, that's just weird.
Yeah. Okay, so the parrot is all about basically a communication. It's about how we react to others that are kind of around us. And it's if you ever watch, other than when I first got Mango, he come out running because he was very territorial because he didn't know me, right? But once parrots and birds get into their own groove and it kind of becomes that different pattern that they kind of slip into. So each day, like they're fed at a certain time, they're fresh water at a certain time, they get to play at a certain time, or they know this or that, right? So this is about communication, but it's also about, no pun intended, about parroting, like parrot, like the bird, things that we see. Because you know how they mimic? They'll mimic you, or you can get them to dance, or you can get them to do all kinds of things. You see these bigger parrots around, and this is about parroting. So it's like you've got where you're at right now. What they're showing me is like, they show me, like, again, your sacred circle, right? Everything you love and care about, situations, people, whatever, inside of that circle. And then you see our spirit family that we walked with now and have transitioned, or they're our ancestors by blood, right? So what it is they're kind of like talking you up, okay? They're like talking you up in the spirit world. They're sending more positives to you. And it's about those communications because you've put that out. You really are a positive person. Like your soul is really bright. If I said something, somebody asked me, it says, hey, it's like, oh, you couldn't meet a nicer guy. Give you his shirt off his back. Give you his last buck in his pocket, because that's how you are. Okay. So you're leading by example. So what's happening is people that are around you that maybe haven't seen this kind of side from you for a long time, because I feel that, things have kind of pulled at you and pulled down and things were kind of slow to move, but you kept having faith that you would get to that point, even if you got a little disappointed. So what you've done is you've set examples for other people that are around you, and they're starting to parrot that. Okay. So they're learning by example. They're learning like, well, maybe it isn't so bad. I do have blessings. Yeah, we do get things that don't happen sometimes that we are, happy about, but we push through them, and that helps our experiences come through to be able to learn how to deal with things in life, because really that's what we're here for, is to walk and experience life, good, bad, or indifferent. So you're in a really good position right now, and this is like, they actually show, okay, this is funny. They actually just showed me, do you remember, I don't know if you guys had them over there, these giant slides at these fairs or carnivals, where they're like, you go way up top, and then they'd be like, I don't know, they had tracks and they'd set people in them and they'd go down on rugs. For whatever reason, they just showed me that. And here you are right in the middle, and you just got on it looked like you were Aladdin from, the Aladdin movie with, I can't even remember his name right now. The cartoon from Disney, right? Aladdin.
Yeah.
And you got on this carpet and you're just soaring down the slide, just having the time of your life. And this is your time right now. It's almost like I don't do numerology, but I have a friend that does. I don't understand it even when she tells me, but it's like we have like 9, the cycles go in 9s with numerology. And it's like you're at the height of it. Okay, you're at the very height of it, and you're just set to enjoy what's coming in. Nothing bad, everything good. it's kind of like, and they're doing this, like they're going around like this. So like everything you touch is golden. Like everything you want to get involved with will work out. Everything that you're doing is going to amplify the positives in your life. So that's what your card is
Got
today.
that.
Okay. And it's
Yeah.
the parrot. I
Okay,
love you
dokie, Bear.
tons. I love
Love
you
you too,
tons.
Bear.
Thanks for stopping
Uh,
in, babe.
Bear, can I just give a quick shout out to Izzy,
Yeah,
Sean's daughter?
Go
I
ahead.
hope she gets well soon. And Sean and Bex, if you need a chat, you got my number. And if anybody's feel down, you're more than welcome. Contact me, GD family. Love you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you too, babe. And that pretty much goes with me too. They know it. And yeah, we'll put prayers up for anybody that's got stuff going on. I love you. Thanks, Dan. All right. So yeah, if anybody's got stuff going on, you got a huge family here and we all care about you. Just give us a yell. Okay, hi, Cindy Pinkham is here. I see her name. There she is. All right, going down. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Nice to see you here. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Paranormal made it. I can never say that first. I cannot say it. I have practiced, I have tried, and I cannot say it. So I just won't. Hello to you. Okay, so I'm going to go down. Sure, I'll give you a card. Not a problem. Woo. Hang on. Hi, Sarah. I see you there too. All right, let's see what I got for you today first, and then I'll get you, Sarah. Okay, so I got a lot of energy. Oh, here we go. Gotta hang on. Cards are just as energetic as I am, and one of them jumps out. Oh, okay. And your card today is tobacco. Okay. And let me give you the seventh card. 1, 2. Oh, never mind. The other one jumped out with it. All right. So you've got a 2-card spread too. Okay. So you have the first one that jumped out was tobacco. And the second one that flipped out of the deck is a snake. Okay. So, all right. Tobacco doesn't mean cigarettes, doesn't mean, any of that. Tobacco within my culture is used for blessings. It's used for ceremonies. It's used for prayer ties, where we bundle in a small 1x1 with tobacco and sage, tie it up and hang it for our prayers to be lifted. And that's kind of an offering to be thanked that's what they're getting. Okay. The snake is a difficult, it's kind of a difficult medicine to walk with, but what it's saying right now is it's kind of walking with you, and it's kind of by your side, kind of like warding off the chaos of the world from around you. It's trying to keep space between you and whatever this issue is, and I'm being told it's a situation or an issue. It's there kind of making sure you have enough space to be able to move forward in the way you want to. Okay, so that's what the snake is doing. Now, the tobacco plant, okay, these are such gorgeous plants too, they smell really good, is all about the blessings that you've asked for. Like you've put out offerings, whether it's thank yous or whether it's like a thank you in your head or a prayer or whatever. It's like your good nature is what they're saying comes out, and others see it and it resonates with them and they understand. Okay. So the way they're working in conjunction with each other is the snake is keeping the stuff that doesn't serve you, that shouldn't even be kind of coming into your world. It's kind of working as a totem with you right now and a guide, and the direction you take is up to you, and it will follow back right alongside you to make sure things are good. And the tobacco is make sure you understand that what choices you make are yours, and those are the best ones for you. Make sure you understand, make sure you feel that whatever it is right and resonates with you, And again, the snake is keeping the stuff out. So this is about you making the choice of the reaction, the expectation, the choices that you make. It's all on you and it's up to you. So it will resonate with you and you will reach that goal. So those are your two cards that kind of popped out. So thank you for that. All right. So I hope it resonates with you. Let me go down a little more. And there is Sarah. Hello, Miss Sarah. Hi, Gay. How are you today? I hope you're well. Cindy, Mango, and Pip are good. She started pipping at me last night at 10 o'clock at night. And I told the wolf she needed to go away and quit bugging the birds. They were just insane last night. All right, let's see what we got for you today. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this is the third time this card came up today. All right. So, Mango, are you sleeping? Am I boring you today? Oh, okay. All right. So your card tonight also is the ancestors. Now, this is coming up. This is coming up for a few reasons. It's kind of like you're having a party with your spirit family, like with the ancestors. It's kind of like you're having a party with them, and they're all like showing up, and it's like they've all got your, like almost like they're saying, we've all got your back. We've got this. Okay, so there's some things that some of the things that they're showing me are kind of disjointed. You know how like if you have a piece of thread or a piece of string and it's older and it's kind of threadbare a little bit, and some of them are weaker, spots on it are weaker. This is what they're showing me with you. And it's like they're saying trauma, 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 over and over and over and over. So it's like all these hits that you've taken, okay, boom here, and then it's good, and then boom here. And it's like they're using the word trauma, 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 because it affects how well you feel about yourself, okay? And they want you to know that things are kind of, I don't want to use that word. I don't want to use that word. Okay, so you're kind of feeling like, I like that better. Okay, so it's kind of like they're showing me like in a Disney ride, like a bumper car, like you're going, and then something comes and bumps into you. It's not like killing you, it's not hurting you, but it's an annoyance, right? So this is what I'm being shown. You're taking these annoying hits, okay? It's like you feel like you get to that point and bam, it's like an annoying hit. And I'm laughing because they said to me really loud, instead of the word that they wanted to use, they said, say it like Taylor always says, Mom, you're annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so they're actually telling me to let you know, don't take things as personal as you have been recently, because it's not personal. Even though you think it's personal, it's not personal. It's just the way things are rolling at the moment. You'll be fine. Might not be everything at once that you're trying to get or want or need, but you'll be fine. And they want you to be strong in the person that you are. Stand with your ancestors because they're there to help. Okay, so that's your card, my dear, and it is the ancestors. All right, I love you, and thanks for popping in today. Hello, Miss Gay. I think I said hello, but I'll say hello again. Okay. And Rihanna, I did see you. See, everybody's learning how to use the StreamYard now. Okay. Going down the line. I'm going down the line. I don't want to miss. Hi, Panda Feets. How are you? I hope you're well, and I hope Steve's doing good. I haven't seen him in a while, and I know somebody said he wasn't feeling well, and I saw, but I don't get on the computer a whole lot lately. So I love you, and tell him I said hi. And you guys, thank you for the super stickers. Thank you for the super stickers. Bex and Sean will make sure you guys go on the board or whatever it is that they're doing in the drawing or whatever on their wheel. I think they have it now. Dawn! Hi, Dawn. How are you? I heard you were in Facebook jail. Didn't I hear you were in Facebook jail for a while? And I just kind of laughed. Hello, Leanne. How are you? Okay, let me get you a card. Hang on. Oh, there he is. Oh, wait. Before I do your card, I got to say hello. I missed you. I missed your energy. I missed you. I'm glad you're doing better. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. All right. Okay, Leanne, let me see what I can get for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got one of the favorite birds are showing up today. You got the duck. All right. Okay, so with the duck, okay, they're so flippin' smart. I love ducks. Used to raise them, love them. They got a lot to teach people. They see an obstacle and they'll figure out how to get around it. They never, ever give up. And that's what I'm being told to tell you. Because there's something going on with you, and they're telling me to tell you, never, ever give up. Because you will find a way, and it will come into play, and you'll be able to get through everything that you didn't think you could go through, but you just have to have faith, okay? It'll turn around for you in a way that's really, really good, okay? And ducks are just happy birds, okay? They're just happy birds. They take care of each other. They're very happy. They talk a lot with each other. And so this is the kind of energy that they want you to continue to have. And just remember, have faith. You will get through whatever's obstacles are around you, okay? Doesn't matter what's going on, but all those obstacles, you'll be able to maneuver and do what you need to do to get through them. Awesome. It's an awesome card. Duck. All right, so I thank you, and I hope that resonates with you. Okay, I'm gonna go down a little bit farther. I have to put this on the screen, and I'll get you in a minute there, Brenda. I just want everybody to be able to see this so they knew. Yep, he's good. He's good. I miss the curious dog. I love the dog. Okay, so hello. How are you, Miss Brenda?
I'm good.
Good? You want me to pull you a card today, baby?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will do that. Okay, they're also telling me that I need to use the smoky quartz, which is a prophet. They call it a prophet. So it's like a geo, and they split it, and it's like a prophet stone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the card that comes up for you today, that's kind of a reason why this card, the stone, would come in too, is the orca. Okay, now orcas are guardians of the oceans, but they're also ancient guardians of knowledge. And what I'm being told and shown, especially with the stone kind of arcing it up a little bit, is that you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you know how things are supposed to be, you know how outcomes should be, or how you want them to be, but you have to allow everything to go through its own pattern. Okay, they're saying like kind of like dominoes. Okay, like you set the dominoes up, not playing the game, but when they set them up to make them go. Okay, once that is tripped, whatever was standing in that path of dominoes is gonna fall. You can't stop it. Okay, you can't stop it. You can be mad that you set it off early or not at the time you wanted it to, but it's all about, it's already been set off. So the direction it's taking right now is the direction that for whatever reason is meant to happen. Okay. This is telling you that the ancestors, the guardians, the realms, they're actually calling like into like the angelic realm. They're all around you to assist you, but it's like you need to take care of yourself for a little bit. And it's like, again, I'm seeing all these dominoes, and it's like you're standing there like, stop, you're moving too fast, stop, I don't want it to go this way, stop. And that's like this inside, almost like a panic, but not a panic, but it is a panic. And it's like, because you lost control of, again, and they're showing me the dominoes going down, like you lost control from where it started. And it doesn't matter. It's a moot point right now. It doesn't matter. They want you to let all of that go, breathe in, and know that you have all these ancestors and warrior ancestors, like prayer warriors and healing energy warriors, and like all these different realms are coming in and they're kind of wrapping around you right now. And it's kind of holding you like in a healing grace, if that makes sense. And they're like this, they're like just, and they want to make me kind of rock, because it's like, it's so out of like what you were hoping to have happen, but it will be okay. It will come to the place that it's supposed to come. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Love you much, and thanks for popping on. Okay, that's your card. Smile. I want to see that smile. Okay, you cannot come on here and have a grumpy face. I won't have it. All right. I love you. You take care, babes. Bye.
Bye.
All righty. Woo. Where are we at? Thank you, Paranormal. All right, guys. Well, oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. Capitals. Yeah, I know. Don't forget, if you need to call, give me a love. Or give me a love. Give me a call. I'm reading somebody. Whew. All right. You're slithering. Yeah, Teresa Nicole. Yeah, I'll give you a card. I will. Oh, wow. Ooh, ah. There you go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I see you. Yo. I see you. Just send it. There you go. Oh, and look at what that happened. What did that happen with? Okay, let's see what I've got for you today. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, you got the card of the day for everybody today. Let's see what it means for you. Today's card for you is the rabbit. Okay. It's about getting things done. It's about not having fear and moving the way you need things to move. You don't need permission from whoever this person is right now that's doing this to you, kind of like angry and trying to be sneaky. And Yeah, you don't need that energy, and you don't need permission from anybody to do what you need to do for what's best for you and all concerned. Very loud. Do not add fear. Do not add fear. Do not wonder about the path that you're on or the course that you're setting. Don't feel bad about what it is you need to do for you and those you hold dear. This around the outside, push to the side. Push to the side. And it's almost like if they can't calm down and if they can't see things logically, not your problem. Really loud. Pushing them away with love. You don't have to be nasty, just with love. Just, I don't need to hear it. And I'm doing things the way I need to do without fear of retribution. So you need to move forward without worried about retribution, without fear. Okay. Because what they see is what they get. Who you are is who you are. You're like an open book. Okay, so they're saying no fear. Okay, so that's your card today, Teresa, and I hope it resonates for you. So guys, I love you all. I've kind of been on here like, I don't know, almost 2 hours today, and I loved every minute of it. I love you guys all sharing your energy with me and all that good stuff. And I love you, and may the rest of your week be great. And make sure tomorrow, I think Lee Craven's on tomorrow. Make sure you stop in and see him as well. And until then, bear out, guys. Love you all. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.